We're live. There we go.
Wait,
Oh
right
yeah.
now?
Yes, right now. But when will then be now?
Someone say
Soon.
we're out of practice without
Soon.
saying we're out of practice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kirbside Network presents Lord of the Rings Prince of Shadows. We greatly apologize for the hiatus that we took. Some of us were out of town one weekend, a few more of us were out of town the following weekend, but we are so glad to be back. We are so glad to be here together again on the road to Hobbiton. But thank you everyone for joining us. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram because I finally fixed it. Thank you. We're also live on TikTok. So we're everywhere right now. So as always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Tap all the subscribe buttons, hit all the little bells so you never miss our uploads. Big shout out to Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta. We had an excellent time there last weekend. We did 24 interviews with 25 guests. 21 of them were Power Rangers in a span of about 3 days. So all of those interviews are available on our Instagram. They're coming to YouTube. They're also coming to TikTok. So keep an eye out for that. But everyone who's watching here on Twitch, thank you so much for joining us again. We've missed playing for you guys. We've missed getting together as a group. So we're excited to be back at it tonight. Quick, of course, shout out to our sponsors, Collected Comics and Games in the DFW area. They are absolutely loaded with everything your gaming and nerd heart needs. They've got books, they've got Funkos, they've got minis, they've got paint, they've got dice, they've got everything that you need. So go check them out, Collected Comics and Games. We greatly appreciate them. We love them so much. Go give them your business. You won't be disappointed. And of course, because we're here back together again, gaming, rolling dice, and looking at character sheets, what better than to get some new dice? You know, 'tis the season. It's always the season for new dice. So we highly suggest you go to our partners, ST-Way Gaming. They have an assortment, an entire collection of dice, accessories.
A trove?
A trove, if you will. A
horde?
horde, if you will. They have anything that you guys need, dice-wise, accessory-wise. They're wonderful. Go check them out. Jason, the owner, has worked very hard and very tirelessly to bring you guys some of the best dice out there. So go check them out. That's ST-Way Gaming. They have a website, Facebook page, Instagram. Go give them your business. We can't do this without them, our official dice sponsors. And of course, shout out to our friends, Peach City Inc., and all of their wonderful custom-made designs. They were with us at Ranger Stop all weekend, but they create 100% custom-made t-shirts with 100% original designs. You can't get them anywhere else. All of their shirts are pre-shrunk and pre-washed, so all you got to do is order it, pick it up, and boom, you're ready to go. They've got new one-piece designs. They're working on Forever Red designs for you Power Ranger fans out there. So if you want to see some new Kirbside designs, maybe a Lord of the Rings design, let us know. We'll work with Peach City to bring you what you guys want. But with all of that, Tim, the floor is yours, my friend.
Oh my. Well, welcome back to the game. Welcome back to Middle Earth. And since we've had like a little bit of a 2-week hiatus here, I'm going to give just a brief recap and reset the board for us, so to speak. Okay. Trying to decide how far back I want to go. Okay. You were traveling west, originally with the intention of heading towards the Barrow Downs, possibly to seek help from one of the more powerful beings in Middle Earth, Tom Bombadil, and you were going to investigate grave robbing in the Barrow Downs. On your way, you came across a farmhouse that had been recently attacked by goblins. And the strange thing about it is that no valuables had been taken. And this kind of all evidence kind of pointed to these goblins are looking for something, but it's not riches and it's not food, it's not resources. They're looking for something specific. And with a little bit of deduction on you guys' part, you kind of figured out that this band of goblins was heading further west towards the Shire. And making a party decision, you chose to go to the Shires as soon as possible to try to warn them and hopefully head off the trouble before it gets there. You came across a troll that had taken up residence under the Brandywine Bridge itself. After a encounter with said troll, you guys used your fellowship points and called on LOTR's assistants, who then turned the troll to stone. You investigated the area, and you found the troll had his own little treasure trove of goodies and a toll, so to speak, for that it enforced at the bridge. And you found some very valuable items, some very special items, and in some cases more valuable than you realize. After that, you proceeded west, and there was a little bit of a misadventure heading into the Shire, and a bad turn was made. And you made it to the little town of Whitfurrows, but took a wrong turn, and you ended up heading further north into the East Farthing. And you got lost, headed towards a town in the Shire called Scary, believe it or not, Scary. When we left off, you guys had kind of made your trek around and like made it back to Whitfurrows, if I recall correctly, and you were headed now west to Hobbiton. That's where we left off. So, sorry for the long-winded intro, but just to kind of reset the table for everybody. That's where we are. As I recall, we are in Whitfurrows, and I believe I was giving you guys the benefit of a good night's sleep in an inn in Whitfurrows, and we will proceed to the following morning. And you guys have some choices that you want to make. Just as a reminder, you did in fact start to warn the hobbits. The word that I was looking for earlier, you spoke to a bounder, which is the closest thing that hobbits have to a sheriff. And hobbits don't really have a structured government, so to speak. But if anyone has the authority of a town guard, that's a very rough a bounder is a rough translation for a town guard, but that's the closest thing they have. So you did warn the bounders, and you hope that that word is spreading to the Shire that trouble's on its way.
Did we get the benefit of? I know long rest. We slept in the inn, but I don't think that cured our exhaustion. Correct? Because you have to sleep in like.
In
town.
fact, it did, because you were sleeping in the town.
Okay, word up.
Yes, your
I have to
exhaustion
imagine
levels have been recovered. And as a subtle reminder, I hope everybody did it, but you did go up to a level 3 at the end, at the end of the last day. So I hope everybody made your corrections pre-stream.
Yes, we're all good. There it is.
Very well.
I didn't know if we still had the exhaustion or not, because I know this module has the special rule about having to camp.
Yep.
In a place. So I was going to say, with an inn bed, it feels like we should get some relief, man.
You did, and
awesome.
I feel like you did pay a price for pushing onward and not resting when you could have. So I feel like that
we've learned our lesson.
You've suffered long enough. So you're muted.
I knew I was going to forget that. I said I shenaned before, I will shenan again.
Of course.
Ah, so he hasn't learned. Got it.
So what were you saying, Bagomir? You were.
Oh, no, that was it. I
Oh,
shenan
okay.
before, I will shenan again.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
He's learned nothing. He loses. Good day, sir. All right.
So, the day is yours.
6.
Yeah, I say from here. I mean,
On the map, you are currently in Whitfurrows. It will take you roughly a day's journey to get to Hobbiton from here.
Right. Now where we're at, does there seem to be more bounders about? Does it seem as though the word has indeed been spreading that, hey, there's possible trouble afoot?
I'll say with you guys kind of like waking up, having breakfast, like we're going to kind of go through the basics of a day here. We'll say once you guys kind of get out on the street, go ahead and give me a perception check, Bagomir.
Here's my perception. There it is.
I also roll perception. Give him a hand.
You may.
Excellent.
16.
16, not bad, not bad.
13.
13. Not basically here's what you get. You see a lot of small town rural hustle and bustle. You don't see too much in the way of like, the beacons have not been lit. There's no great alarm. But that doesn't mean that the word isn't spreading. You just don't see physical panic. That's a good way to say this. You don't see widespread panic in the most of the hobbits that you see about you. And to be honest, given the attitude of the bounder that you talked about, you kind of get the idea that hobbits very much are, you know this, that they're insular, but also they just don't believe that, even with the history, they just truly don't believe that trouble's going to come here unless somebody else causes it.
fear they may be in for a rude awakening.
They're going to have a rough time.
Maybe they pizza when they should have French fried.
So
Nice reference. Nice reference.
Yeah.
to me, I'm thinking we ought to just hit the road and get a move on. If it's going to take another whole day to get to Hobbiton, it seems like that's where we want to be.
I agree with the elf.
Before we
What color
start
is the sky?
clip clopping, can I check on like the horses and make sure they're all right and everything?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Actually, no, you're for battle.
Check on my hog.
We got a 12.
12. Good enough. There's nothing right now that would have them unsettled. It's easy to tend to them, feed them, and everything, and you don't notice any distress or panic from them. So.
Okay. Question: have they been in like a stable with other horses that are local?
Yes, I would imagine that you had them stable as overnight as you guys slept.
Okay. For that reason, Willow's gonna ask Will, have you heard any news? Has anyone seemed to be talking about what's going on, what we told them? And she's asking if the other horses are conversating about this.
Sure. Give me one more animal handling check.
And the speak with animals is happening.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be 10.
10. Will just looks at you. You see as you kind of stare into his eyes for a moment, and you see the intelligence in the creature, and then he poops.
You think with the scourging having happened, there would be a lot more tussle and bustle. Well, we're gonna get to Hobbiton soon enough. Come on. And I'm gonna lead them out so that we can go on and hit the road.
It's like she turns around and Bagamir's just standing there.
Aye.
So, do you talk to him like that often?
Yeah.
My
Don't
question
you
is,
talk
does it ever
to-
talk back?
Yeah, that was kind of my question too.
Don't you ever talk to your I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow. Don't you talk to Storm Shadow the same way?
But I usually don't give him time to respond.
But you see, Will is very, very intelligent. I swear, he's smarter than I sometimes.
Going between you and me, I think she's a few meals shy of second breakfast.
As
Bagamir looks over and he sees Bowen and Barbara's like, "Who's a good boy? Good morning. Who's a good boy?" Scratching this giant, just war pig's belly.
as I see the Renior sees the morning shenanigans happening, he's gonna lean over into the horse conversation and just, I knew a horse once. He's a right stubborn bastard, and then just walk away. Yeah, offer no follow up. I'm packing up. I'm ready to hit the road.
Turnips here. Who wants some turnips?
Or maybe I want some turnips. Let's talk about
Let
it.
me check my supplies here, make sure. I think I got room for a few more.
You just hear the ambient noise of people selling their wares and fresh caught fish, freshly caught this morning.
At the risk of being that guy, did we already pay for our room and board for the evening?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you did.
Okay, cool.
At the risk of being that guy.
At the risk of being that DM, it's not important right now.
Wonderful. Cool. Thank you.
That'll be 26 gold.
Yep. Excuse me, what?
How about a crisp high five? No.
I actually am concerned about our ration supply. I don't think that we're too well equipped for too much. Although if it's only
today's
one
ride, but I believe Willow bought supplies the last session. She's
okay.
Yeah,
she was
I
purchasing
bought
vegetables
enough.
and meat.
Some rabbit.
Then if we're set, then I'm all good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
I think we're
And
good.
to be fair, if you guys feel like you are running low on that, and I hope you're keeping track of some of that, you are in the Shire, so finding food should not be too hard.
Right. I'm just worried about where our adventure may take us between here and
You'll
there.
the
be
race of
tripping over potatoes.
Right, to the race of people who created new meals. I mean, finding food should not be difficult.
Comes in pints.
So, are we proceeding west?
On the road again.
Yes.
On the road. Okay, Bagamir.
Ride.
I believe this falls on you for your job. I do believe.
Ooh,
Guys, I think we really need to hire a guide for our next outing.
that reminds me, I still have our notes. I can open those up.
I'm glad someone's keeping them.
Yeah, Bagamir's guide, Renoir is the scout, Willow is the
Yes.
hunter, and Bowen is the lookout.
Not bad, not bad. 15.
Let's go.
15. All right, that is much better, Bagamir. I'm proud of you.
Yay. Are we back to full fellowship points since we are now starting a new fellowship phase?
Correct. Yes, this is a new phase, so you are in fact back to full on fellowship points.
All right,
which
guys, we have one
is
Deus Ex Machina.
Yes.
how many points
should be
to
6.
start?
Total for you guys,
6.
it's 6
Awesome.
because it's 1 for each of you in the party, and then you get the bonus for your patron
For
right
Alatar,
now.
yes.
For
I just want to
Alatar.
make
2
sure.
for the patron.
Correct.
I've got it written down
Had
so
a-
we can keep track as we play.
Excellent.
I've always failed to. I like to have a running tally. You know, it'd be awesome every session. Just okay, what are we starting at? And I
Right.
never write it down. So
Right.
Well, here we are.
I just hardcore always memorized it for this and for Rangers, so I'm glad that someone's actually keeping track of it, and I can just delete that part of my brain.
I
I'm
was
trying to
actually
keep track.
keeping notes and lost them somewhere, so we'll get ourselves together.
Okay.
Need Brian to take notes for us.
Right?
So you would be coming towards Frogmorton is the first stop for you. Ba-da-ba-ba. There's the east farthing. Okay. So you guys come across the village of Frogmorton first, and it is on the southern banks of the water. It splits into 2, flowing westward. Pretty much Frogmorton has like one, and Willow, you would know this. Frogmorton is really well known for one thing, and it's called the floating log. It is the first good inn you're going to encounter on the East Road heading west. And the proprietor is from the Broadbelt family. And that's about everything that you know. Willow? Bagomir, since you're in charge of the travel here, will you please roll me a d12?
$11.
11. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, since you're leading the way, Bagomir, you see this first. Pretty much the foot traffic on the road heading west, about what you would expect. You see like a hobbit with a donkey and a cart. You see some people carrying sacks of grain or food, and typical, no one of import. Until you spot a group of hobbit children running down the east road. This kind of catches your eye because they're kind of they're making a lot of noise as they go, kind of like squealing and laughing. The lead hobbit child is holding a tuft of hair in its hand and shaking it in the wind as it runs. And from behind them, you see a lumbering dwarf of long black hair and an elegant beard that is braided in 4 different areas, but one appears to be missing.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And the dwarf seems very angry and is chasing the children and shouting and yelling at them.
Are they approaching towards us or going away from us?
The children are literally running towards you. And they're trying to lose their
Pursuers.
their tail.
Does Bowen see this?
That was my next question.
There's nothing subtle about this. you all see children running and squealing and laughing, and one of them you see now has a tuft of black hair in his hand, and
Yep.
he's shaking it. Yeah.
Bowen will, seeing this situation, he'll ride up a little forward of the group, and he'll turn his hog sideways as a way to kind of like sort of block the road.
Okay.
Not actively like walling everything off, but like, hey, what's going on here?
Kind of looks down and with his right hand pulls up the tuft of black hair that is finely braided, and hands it to you.
Bowen will almost snatch it out of the child's hand. Give me that.
You see the dwarf finally catches up and very similar to me, is coughing and out of breath and sweating, and and you just see his little blaters. Long distance sucks. Thank you.
I apologize for your inconvenience, friend. He will very, very sheepishly hand the braid back.
He kind of looks at it very, like, mournfully. Just kind of like, I grew this for 7 years.
There. He's just hand
He
on
just
the
like
shoulder.
very like soul crushed, and he's just kind of like, I'm gonna have to trim all the others so it matches.
Well, perhaps it's not exactly the same, but you know, I work with horses quite a bit. We braid tails. I'm sure we can make something. He's trying to assess the situation and see if it is salvageable.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Bagomir, give me an investigation check. This roll is currently for Willow and Renor. I want both of you to give me a perception check.
All right.
Bruh, of all the things to crit on,
Sorry, I was
The
a little
total
close to
is-
the mic there.
the total is 17, but I rolled 2 6s, so it's a crit.
Yeah.
You're never
Okay.
gonna believe it, man. It's an absurdly high roll for just a perception.
Okay. What were your totals, real quick? I'll get everybody's totals. So Bagomir's was a crit. Renor, what was yours?
21.
21. Willow.
No crit though.
17.
Okay, so you both noticed this. So I'm gonna deal with Bagomir first. Bagomir, you think that it could be shaped, the beard itself. There's a way that you could artistically shape it, and that there could be different lengths. You could almost layer it, and you're kind of like, that's not a common look, and it would still have like a noble dwarven dignity to the beard, even layered.
It's kind of like talking like, it's a bit like, as the elves would say, avant-garde or whatever they say. But it could work. I think you got the face shape for it.
And you see his hope starts to like well up in his eyes. Like, you think, mate? That's good to know. So I just gotta find a barber worth a salt, right? And as he's doing that, Renor and Willow, you note as the children are starting to like scoot,
Edge off screen.
kind of edge off screen, or even in D&D terms, you ever tried to pivot around a monster so you're still in melee, but you're like
Yeah.
planning your escape route? That's kind of what's happening. And Renor, I'll say that you notice this. The lead child of the three, his left hand is still behind his back.
Hmm.
So
Is-
right off. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, is he necessarily close by to me where I'm standing?
You can take 2 steps and be there. Yes.
Word. Can I just? Rainier has no patience for children. Can I just dive at him and snatch his wrist? You know, like can I just give me that? You know, like,
Okay.
This is beautiful.
So that's not gonna be sleight of hand. You're just trying to snatch.
oh, I'll wrestle a toddler, dude.
Yeah.
And they are the size of toddlers. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm gonna say athletics for that.
Word. Let's see it.
Question: would he get advantage for the difference in size class?
Yes. Yes, he would, because it's
That's
a
just-
hobbit child. It is not a big creature.
Hobbit child. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. Okay, so I have 2 6s. Is that a crit?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
8
Not the
plus
child.
12 is 20. minus 1 for my strength modifier, a 19.
Well,
Should I
somebody
even
think
try
the
to roll?
children-
Should I even try to do the opposed roll? Like, what if?
You know, Renior the Child Snatcher does not sound great.
Okay. I rolled 2
Child
6s and a
wrestler.
5. But your total is still higher.
I did in
What?
fact have an extra 3. So
Yeah. So it takes a little more than you expected to
Well,
kind of
so
like give me the. And
I
there's a little bit
think
of a.
what that means is without the size advantage, Renior loses to a child. It's this.
Oh my
he
gosh!
He
I'm
is
gonna
not
harass
strong
him
enough
about
for
this
any
later.
of this.
This is
Renior loses to a middle schooler.
yeah.
If they're
this
in
is-
elementary, he's still got a chance. But the moment they hit 7th, whoo! they got some fight. I gotta stop. We're gonna,
There's-
we're gonna
there's-
take it away, Tim.
No, you're good. So it takes a minute of wrestling it, but you get it away, and you find out that in the left hand of the lead child, there's a pouch with some coins in it.
Ooh.
So it appears that just basic deduction here looks like that there was a distraction and then a pickpocket in this situation.
Well, see, this one is a whole lot more fun than some dude's ratty Padawan tale. So, I think I got the better end of this deal here. Is
Please
it?
tell me you actually
I
said
was
that.
gonna
Oh
say-
yeah, I'm holding that up. I'm
Yeah.
addressing. I mean, everyone just saw me lunge on a child. I can't.
Sure.
I can't just do that and like pocket the coin bag. Like I was
No,
just doing it for
There's
fun.
nothing.
Man.
It was
specifically the part about calling it a ratty Padawan tail, because I want to see that reaction.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's-
Yeah, there's a few things that happens here. First, the initial shock on the dwarf's face of you diving after a kid. Then the insult to his beard. And then realizing he's been
that
pickpocketed.
he was robbed.
Yeah, that he was robbed.
What's the? Can I? I'm holding it. Guesstimate. You know. I mean, what are we working here? Is this a modest? Is it payday and homie's on the way to the bank and they've got the goods, or is this like he had a $20 on him and he's going out to the diner? You know.
That is an excellent question, and I feel like we need an answer.
It's an excellent way to articulate it too.
As he was doing this, I was going to say that Willow was going to call out with him and say, where do you think you're going? As he lunges.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That kid sees us, see them, and he turns to run. Hey, where are you going today? And he's just getting Ray Lewis.
It's a modest pouch. There's 12 gold in the
12 gold?
pouch. Yeah.
Word. I'm gonna so if I know that much, I'm gonna reach into the bag and just grab 2 chips of gold, and I'm gonna turn to the group of kids and just chip them both up and go, fair play, you know. But you did take the man's ratty Padawan tail, and that's inappropriate. So for that, he gets the bag back, and I'm gonna just turn and throw it back to the guy with 10 gold in there. But I mean, hey man, they got him fair and all. They can keep a little bit, you know. And I'll turn and throw the guy his bag of gold back.
Okay. Well, that happened. So, with that, the children take their two coins that they've been flipped and bolt. Unless someone tries to tackle one of them again.
I'm sorry, I'm just
I was gonna say,
reeling
like, as I
from.
flip them, like lands on the ground in front of them, and as they go for it, like buck
Yep.
at him, like, oh, punk.
Yep.
I'm just reeling from the first time when we robbed the people trying to rob us, air quotes around rob, and now we're giving money to the people who just robbed someone else. The
Yeah.
chaotic crazy that's going on here is just, oh gosh.
And basically the result of it is the dark-haired dwarf kind of forgets about you guys and the beard again, and now starts running after the children who have two of his coins again.
Word.
Hey, boy. We're lively today, aren't we?
Basically, you just hear a little bit of yelling in the distance. It's going, "You pestilence, you little blighters!" And he just...
What time is it?
Still morning. It's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Question. So, this is a dwarf in the Shire.
Yes.
Since when did maybe Willow missed something? When did dwarves start frequenting the Shire?
That started happening during the War of the Ring. It was very frequent for dwarves to be traveling through the Shire.
Okay.
So, Bowen, you like know him or something?
I didn't get a chance to ask.
No, you didn't.
I wasn't trying to send the man on his way. I just wanted to know what the kid had.
Gosh, I love random encounter tables. That was lovely.
I'm only gonna ask this question. I don't want to retort. Did you almost lose a wrestling match to a child?
I wouldn't exactly call it like a match, you know.
Got
Nobody was
it.
keeping
Nope,
score.
That's all right.
So I wasn't necessarily performing at like peak capacity. But
Bowen has like turned and started like going back towards the hog. He's just
I'm rambling to myself. I'm trying to convince myself more that I didn't lose that. You know?
Yeah.
Willow's gonna jump in and she's gonna, oh, don't worry, Ren. We can be pretty scrappy when we need to be.
Bagamir's already started writing on it. It's like, so hey, Willow, what was the name of that inn? It's time for second breakfast?
Hey, yes,
Ooh. That is.
what was the name of the inn? Dang it.
Floating log, I think it was.
Floating log.
Floating log.
floating log.
So, if we are stopping at the inn for a bit of second breakfast, that is certainly doable.
I guess we'll head straight there.
Bagamir is here for the experience.
Ooh, and I wonder what choices they have for 11sies.
Okay, let's just over the table. The fact that this game has so many tables, it just makes me happy. I love it. Okay. You guys make your way to the floating log, and it is fairly busy because as Willow has and Bagamir have reminded everybody, you're getting close to second breakfast time here. So the culinary aroma that greets you as you go through the front door, it's just different assorted meats, eggs, definitely different types of fruits, sausages. It It smells amazing.
I'm guessing the smell of like bacon with some onion, some mushroom.
Sweetbreads. Yeah.
So
Apple butter,
as
honey
we
butter.
park our horses and boar, Willow's gonna go right in, make herself at home, but she's also gonna like look around briefly to see if anyone's there that she might know.
Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Go. That's weird. I don't have investigation list. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's out of alphabetical order. Why are you there? Okay, that's a 6, a 5, and a 1. Coolest beans. Now for some math, we're going to have a 15.
15. Well, as you know, the family that owns the inn itself is from the Broadbelt family. However, just from the we'll just say the overall commotion of the patrons in the inn right now, you hear several family names being tossed around for you know for usual social hierarchy, and you hear Proudfoot, Broadbelt, Proudfoot, Bulgers. One or two Brandy Bucks.
Ooh.
But nobody particularly that you know by face. But there's several in here that you're kind of like, I think I might be distantly related to that one. I think that's,
Yes, the Hobbit family trees are ever expanding.
Hobbit familiarity is definitely a thing, and from anybody who came from a small town, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Is there any empty spots or somewhere where we can squeeze in?
Yeah, there's a table that the four of you can easily squeeze in, and moments later a server comes by to take your orders.
Wonderful.
You see a hobbit woman of like sandy brown hair, kind of shoulder length, kind of in a simple like what's that word? Like a scullery maid look.
Mm-hmm.
And she introduced herself as Daphne, and just says, "My name's Daphne. I will take your orders."
Hi, Daphne. Hello, I am Willow. These are my friends. This one right here, and she's gonna point to Bagomir. Let's make sure we feed them well.
And she kind of, Bagomir, you kind of see as you've ever looked at someone. I'd say it's very similar to when you were like maybe training when you were younger, when you were training to work with a blade. And there's kind of like there's a look of challenge about that person. And they're kind of like, okay, we'll see what you're made of. And you basically see this hobbit kind of sizing you up and trying to figure out how much you could probably eat.
Why do I feel like Willow just signed me up for an all-you-can-eat competition?
Why do I feel like Willow just signed the wrong party member up for an all-you-can-eat competition?
Yes.
You do see as Daphne kind of looks you over and looks back at you, Will, and she goes, "Well, if you can handle the boar's head, the boar's head, wow, the boar's head challenge."
That's a different kind of inn, ladies and gentlemen.
They have a special name for those kind of inns.
The whore's bed challenge. Wow. The boar's head challenge.
We've returned to the broken saddle, I see.
Oh, gosh. I apologize.
Boar's head.
I zagged when I should have zigged. Okay.
Bored when
The
you should have
boar's
bored.
head challenge.
There you go.
Okay.
And basically what that is what she explains is it is the boar's head is being used as a quantity. And it's basically like one of the biggest platters of food that they sell there. And if you can finish it in less than 15 minutes, the meal's free.
Ooh.
How much is it if you don't finish it in 15 minutes?
She didn't say.
I
Are you
wonder why.
asking her?
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
Let's see. She says that if you can't finish it in the allotted time, the entire meal will cost you 5 gold. But if you and your friends can finish it in that amount of time, meal's free.
The gleam in Bowen's eyes right now.
Bagamir's been challenged.
Yes.
Bowen's just hungry.
So has anyone ever seen The Road to El Dorado?
Of course.
Yes.
Chewing
When he
salty
pulls out the
something.
loot and he does a da-na-na-na-na. That's exactly what Bagamir does.
Okay. So I take it everybody's gonna partake of the challenge.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she goes, okay, 1 boar's head coming up. And she kind of like a sly grin comes across her face, and Willow, she makes eye contact with you. Definitely with there's like a spark of mischief in her eyes, and kind of just like winks at you and goes,
Oh, nice. Actually, nice to be here. I haven't been in the Shire in such a long time.
Now, Bowen, did you make sure that you secure Barba? I don't want them to bring that boar's head.
Oh, he's tougher than that. They're gonna have a hard time trying to get him on a spick.
Oh, don't worry. Will's out there. He'll be fine.
see, I'm just
However, I
repressing
do wonder.
every ounce of my being wants to have like an orc come out, bring out the boar's head. But sorry.
Like
Boar's
the
back
one
on
good
the
orc,
menu.
Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah, right,
Goblin
right.
the
yeah.
goblin.
The one goblin that's allowed to work there. Yeah.
See the DEI hire.
It's going to be a few minutes for that food to be made and brought out to you. So,
So in that time frame, Bagamir's just doing his shtick of playing the lute for the inn. It's morning, so he's not doing anything like too crazy jaunty, It's not like he's trying to like get a live crowd going, but he's definitely trying to work the space and see what everyone wants to listen to.
okay.
Like some chill coffee shop vibes.
Yes. And to provide some like background ambient music to the meal. Easy enough to do. And you make I believe, oh gosh, I haven't used the middle currency in a while. It's silver, I hope. You make
Yes.
5 silver off of
Nice.
your just your playing, and a couple people just, tipping the minstrel, so to speak.
Question.
Yes.
Have we been given, for example, ale to drink or anything like that?
You hadn't ordered any yet, but you can.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that you ordered was the boar's head so far.
Hey, we're gonna need to drink. So just gonna go order some drinks.
Okay.
And
What does
I'll
everybody want?
Bowen would love an ale.
What is a light morning drink by these standards?
Tea?
Definitely in my head, a joke came in my head.
morning drink. Oh, I'll have an ale too.
Been very bad tonight.
There we go.
Yeah, it's been a little rough tonight. By token standards, T.
Then Rainier would have a tea.
Tea.
We have 2 teas, an ale, and Willow, what did you want?
She's like, you know what? I'll have an ale.
Okay. In fairly short order, Daphne does come back with the drinks and says, it's going to be a few more minutes on that boar's head. Please be patient. And she just grinning from ear to ear and goes off to one of the other tables.
Bagmere makes a point to just sip his tea so as that he doesn't get too full with liquids.
I have to ask, how big are these drinking containers?
They are hobbit size.
Okay.
So, Bowen, what would normally be a pint is in fact half of one.
Aww. I was like, all right.
Now, Willow doesn't touch
Expecting
hers
a
yet.
full size like Stein, he just gets like a coffee mug.
It's
He's
about
like,
half that size. Yeah, it's like you said, like a coffee mug. Yeah.
Now, I know y'all are short, but did they bring you the kids' portions?
Kids portions? That's
Oh,
a full portion.
I'll hit him. I swear I'll hit him.
We're not in Bree, right?
Gotta remember, hobbits don't carry pints.
Well,
No.
I mean, they are pint-sized.
In this
Excuse you.
moment, you guys notice, and this no roll is required for this. You notice as one of the other servers comes by with a platter that requires 2 hands to hold up the one. It is in fact a boar's head. However, it's ceramic. And what it is the boar's head itself is like part of like, think of it like a cornucopia.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice. I like
And the mouth of the boar is lined with like drinks where the teeth would be.
that. I like that.
And inside of the opened mouth is this just mountain of food. And you see as it passes your table right by you guys and goes to a table in the back where a kind of like a portly older hobbit is sitting and with kind of gray thinning hair but curly, and you see as the boar's head is set in front of him, and there he has a couple family members at the table with him, and it appears that he is the only one that is going to be eating from the boar's head. And he just dives in, and you see smoked sausages, you see some ham, you see a mountain of eggs, and like sweet breads and fruit, and it's just this cornucopia of brunch food.
Mm. They can't cook fast enough.
I'm so happy.
So I guess seeing this, because right now I feel like I have no sense of scale. How intimidating is this site? Like, are we? Am I looking at this like, oh God, we're boned, or am I like, oh, we might have a chance?
The boar's head platter covers most of the table.
Guys, I think we're in trouble.
But Bowen is like making sure the helmet's out of the way, his jacket's off. He's like making sure his hair's tied back. Like he is so excited for
He's
this.
suiting up.
Dwarf versus food.
Finally. Oh, worthy opponent.
You're gonna be fine, Bagamir. Besides, you got Bowen right there, and I'm here, and Ren.
Ren, with the most respect I can give you, try not to lose a finger.
Yeah, I'm
There
going
are,
in.
there is some link sausage in there too, so you got to be careful what you.
Don't want to get
Sure.
mistaken.
Um,
So
what you got, Bagman?
Bagomir, he's I'm just going through the playlist in my head. He's probably been running he's cleaned up the version of what was the version that I did last session?
Dusty country roads.
Country
Yeah,
roads.
the
Oh
Middle
yeah, yeah,
Earth
yeah. I'm
country
sorry.
roads.
Yeah,
He's cleaned that up a little bit to where it's not as, like a far flung prayer for help to where it's actually, a semi decent song. And he's running that one through the crowd, seeing how they like it.
yeah.
Um,
Give me a performance check.
let's go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's actually really not bad. I forgot how high my performance is. 21.
Hell
21.
yeah.
So
That's not a
you've
crit.
definitely, yeah, but you've definitely cleaned up the performance. You've been kind of thinking in your head about this. You're like, I think I know where I can slow it down here. If I lay off this, if I accentuate this note, do this. You kind of tweaked it, and now it's one heck of a performance to where there's basically the inn and most of the patrons there, their attention is divided between the hobbit devouring the boar's head meal and you with your musical performance, and it definitely has a lot of the onlookers entertained.
It's nice to know that in the competition with food, I'm at least not coming in last.
um while this is going on, you three, Bowen, Willow, and Renor, if you would please give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Cool beans, cool beans. Very nice, very nice.
14.
20.
15, 14, 20. Very good. Um, you note that even with the noise that's going on, and Willow, you catch this. With the noise of not the noise, but the music that's playing from Bagomir, and the fact that a lot of people's attention are going to this hobbit trying to take on the boar's head. Um, there is some loose talk and chitter chatter, and you just catch it, Willow, and you hear a couple of mutterings between some of the hobbits at a table near you guys of about you, very similar to the uh we'll say very similar to a father-son relationship, and that the older member of the table is kind of whispering about uh there's talk of strange folk, and there's talk of outsiders in the Shire, trolls and goblins of lesser savory nature. I hear that there's some type of danger headed our way. The conversation kind of gets drowned out, but with the 20, that's what you picked up.
I'm gonna tap the shoulder of Ren and Bowen and try to like get them to like huddle. Hey, did you hear that? They've caught wind. They've caught wind of what we were saying.
Hmm.
I just hope they actually take heed. Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe. Just follow me here, Willow. Maybe you
Mhm.
go over, gossip with them a little, see if they've heard more or seen anything we haven't just yet. And then if they don't know about, the orc and goblin attack, maybe maybe gossip that you heard about the farmhouse, things like that.
Eh?
Try to inform them less formally than last time. Maybe they'll listen.
She nods and she swivels off her chair. She takes her ale with her as she, you know, casually jaunts over there.
Think if it's less of like a formal announcement, more like a "Hey, did you hear?" They're more inclined to be like, "Oh, I didn't hear. What did you hear?" You know, they're more
What?
They're more inclined to gossip than they are being told, "Hey, be careful."
Right. As she walks over. Um, couldn't help but hear. Did you say there were trolls about?
I'm gonna give you, Willow. Give me a charisma check at advantage.
Yes.
Charisma at advantage.
Let's go.
Please have some charisma. None of my other characters do. Okay, there we go.
That's real.
And I keep playing characters that require me to have to talk to people, but no, my charisma sucks. Let's see here. We have a 12.
A 12.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
you said at advantage, and I
At advantage, yes.
So the extra d6.
oh, sorry. So that was 12 and okay, that's 16.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Good. And good enough for the DC I had in mind. You see as the older hobbit that was, well, we'll say the middle-aged hobbit that was speaking, kind of regards you, immediately willing to bring you in on the gossip, and he goes, "Far off tales it probably is, but I hear that there's trolls about and goblins. Word is, see, me cousin's gardener told me this morning. Word's starting to spread through the Shire."
Mm. How serious do you think it is?
Difficult to say. As with anything, to be taken with a grain of salt. Not too many people much bother us here that not bring trouble with them, right? But,
I've heard trouble down in Bree too, and
and the stories have to start from somewhere. So there could be some truth to them. You see as he's kind of like gnawing on a toothpick.
did you hear about the farmhouse down the way?
You see as like, some people who were kind of gathered and listening to the blowhard shoot air for a little bit. You see as everybody kind of leans in and they're kind of like, "No, I hadn't heard that." And you see a couple more added voices to the conversation. "What is that? What trouble? What a farmhouse? What happened to the farmhouse?"
Heard it was a very gruesome scene. Good folks trapped inside, and it was ransacked by goblins. Did I say goblins? Did I mean to say goblins?
That's what you
Yeah,
said.
that's
Too
right.
late
One.
now.
Yeah, it was goblins.
Okay.
It was goblins, but also you said it, so that's what you're running with.
It's goblins now.
Goblin's eye.
And you see as some people you see as like a couple eyes start to widen, and you see a lot of whispering and muttering amongst them, and you know, whoa, goblins. There's not been goblins here since not blah, 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 blah. And it's just chattering and chattering. If you were attempting to start a whisper campaign, it has succeeded.
Yay.
Because now you've basically gone to, you know, one of the hubs of one of the villages, and now hobbits are small town folk, and small town folk gossip. And that news will spread.
Mhm.
Just over here on Hobbit Twitter.
Right?
Pro.
OMG, goblins X on over, LOL, XD.
Right? It is in this moment
Oh.
that a second boar's head is brought out, and you see is Daphne, who is barely holding on to this thing, two hands, and sets the platter on top of your table. Like, you guys have to like move your drinks back a little bit to make room for this platter of food.
I'm gonna wiggle away from the crowd and slip back into my seat.
And it is just as magnificent as the one you saw for the older gentleman hobbit that had ordered one. And it is a divine smell of the biggest mountain of brunch you've ever seen.
What's other hobbits' progress like so far?
Good question. He is about halfway through the plate, and he's losing steam.
Oh.
You see is like he's got like a sliced in half sausage link, and he's just like slowly getting through it, like and you just see is like he's starting to get like meat sweats, and he's just starting to slow down.
So, when does the timer start?
The timer starts when you take your first mouthful of food. Then you have
Alright.
then you have 15 minutes, and what you hear is the server for the gentleman who ordered the other one, and she rings a bell, almost like a dinner bell. It just, I'm sorry, Mr. Proudfoot. It appears that you haven't quite eaten all of it in the allotted time. You just see is this, worth it. He just lowers his head.
Willow's gonna take a portion of food. She's gonna hold it up. And she's gonna look at the rest of you,
Oh.
like
Bagomir, he's
getting
at
in
the ready.
position.
Bowen takes his fork and puts like as much on the prongs as he can. It's just for the glory of the Dwarven Kingdom.
Are you ready?
And just digs in.
Okay. This is how we're gonna do this. There will be 3 rolls for each of you.
Okay.
Each of you. It will be at first Constitution checks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The third will be a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So, the first roll for all 4 of you will be a Constitution check. Please roll.
All right.
Nice, very nice.
All right. 11, 12,
You said a contract?
16.
Pass.
16 as well.
Pass.
15.
Pass.
Oh no.
What'd you get, man?
9.
Ah,
What was that, Bagomir?
9.
9. Failure.
9 fail.
Competitive eating is not Bagomir's strong suit.
Nope. So, the 3 of you, Renor, Willow, and Bowen, you are going to town. You immediately are just like, all right, it's time to carb and protein up.
It's
Nom.
your time,
Nom.
baby.
Nom.
Oh, you lost.
Every time. Every time.
The Twitch is.
I wonder if our
while,
next-
while he is fixing his technical difficulties,
Yeah, it's been bad tonight.
I think I fixed the Streamlabs. It looks like we have not had any drops since.
Okay.
Great.
So we're. I'm gonna have, for everyone watching, I'm going to have to fix the YouTube, and I'm sorry. 6 and 7 are gonna have to come up, get uploaded later. But for Twitch, it looks like we're running smooth again. Instagram's still up, and I don't know if the Facebook is still up. I'd have to check that.
Wonder if our next DM is gonna have so many technical issues. Okay.
Poor bastard. Anyway.
Cheers to him.
LOL.
So Bagomir, you keep up for a little while, but the first 5 minutes of that 15, at the 5-minute mark, you're starting to feel full, and you're starting to feel like, oh gosh, I'm starting to slow down already. And but you're doing well, and once again, a lot of that crowd that Willow, that you kind of got into that little whisper campaign, they've now come and kind of surrounded y'all's table and are seeing how well you do. So, next roll is a Constitution check.
Mhm.
Much better.
13?
18.
Okay. Bagomir, you just succeed. Bowen, definitely succeed.
Is this a saving throw?
Check.
15 again.
Pass. Renor?
9.
That's a fail. Okay. Bagomir, you kind of and I'll let you choose what you take some drinks or something, but you kind of like, all right, I made room, I got my second win, let's do this.
So he realizes his armor was just like constricting him, so he like undoes a buckle on the side.
Yes. I love it. So Bagomir, you kind of get back into it. Bone and Willow, you're still going strong. But it is getting to a place where you're like, gosh, this is a lot of food. Like, this is like, you're starting to think about it now, and you're like, how much have I eaten? Don't think about it. And you're just kind of like, keep going.
Bowen is focused on the task like Bobby trying to eat the steak.
Yes. Yes.
He's just going at it. He's mad at the food for existing.
Yep. Renor, now you're feeling meat sweats.
Mm-hmm.
And you're starting to feel a little queasy. And you're just kind of like, oh gosh, this is too much. This next roll will be really interesting for a couple people. Now is a Constitution saving throw. This is the final roll for this little challenge.
Okay,
13.
13.
16.
Give me
I think I
2
did math,
seconds.
right? Yeah, 13.
Word, never mind. Con save.
Yes.
12?
Okay. Here's the good news. Nobody got sick.
Oh, thank God.
3 of you, however, tap out. Bagomir, Renor, and Bowen. You
Them
guys,
hobbits can eat, man.
Been carrying the team, damn it.
You guys have hit the high water mark. There is no more food that you can take in. You know that one more bite is gonna be, you're gonna see it all again, and you don't want to. So it's just all of you, like you said, unbuckle the belt a little bit, loosen the armor some, and now the 3 of you are kind of getting comfortable, as it is now up to Willow to see if she can finish off the boar's head and beat the clock.
So
One more roll, and it's just going to be for Willow.
Oh boy.
This is going to be a Constitution check.
Okay.
Come on, Willow.
One.
There's no pressure. There's no pressure. They started getting sticky in my hands. Like, stop that. We got ourselves another 16.
Fantastic.
DC was 15.
Let's
Yes!
go.
You had the look on your face like, I thought it was fantastic. What do you mean?
DC was 15. Okay. Willow, your server Daphne is like if this is a movie, you're right into the plate and she's like to your side in camera view watching everything that you're doing. And you see as there's just a little bit left. There's a little bit of eggs left. There's one piece of sausage left. The time is running out and it's just like one last breakfast kebab with the fork. And you put the fork down, the bell goes. And you beat the time.
Breakfast buzzer beater.
And you see as a bunch of the hobbits in the inn just all start clapping and yeah, and just
Oh.
an absolute triumph over food.
Let's be honest. If anyone was going to actually have a chance in that, it was gonna be Willow.
And
Bowen was a close second, but it was gonna be Willow.
If I had faith in any of us, it was the Hobbit.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You see as Daphne goes, one moment and I will return. She goes back to the back just for a moment. And you see as literally you just all start getting like shoulder claps from a bunch of the hobbits there. Anybody who was watching as this triumph over this huge mountain of brunch.
Bowen's up on Shire. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Willow,
where's Willow at right now?
Willow?
In a coma.
I would imagine I'm at the table. I've taken like drinking to wash it all down, and hey,
I'm gonna I'll turn to Bagomir and tell him, Ranger, come here, help me hoist our champion to the table. And then I would like to lift our pride champion here atop the table, and then give a good old fashioned WWE UFC arm raise and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah.
And there's a roar from the patrons there at the end in unison with this, and it's just a moment of celebration. If this is anything, this is what Hobbit life is all about.
These people love to watch other people eat, dude.
Yeah. This is what they live for, and this is a good time with food and drink, and this is right in their cultural wheelhouse. You see as Daphne comes back and awards each of you and sets it on each of your heads a boar's head crown.
Yeah.
It basically looks like the
Nice.
plate, except smaller, and it fits on your head. And
oh, nice.
it's kind of like the Burger King crown, except it's in the shape of a hog's head.
So awesome.
And she goes, and of course, the meal is free.
Thank God.
Hey,
You see,
oh, go on. Oh no,
is
he
the
froze.
older hobbit that got up from his food. Hello?
You're good. You're good.
You're back now.
Cool. I was just saying, you see as like the older hobbit that had his boar's head meal is kind of holding his stomach walking by, and he goes, it's not exactly free, just wait a few hours. And he walks.
What?
Everything in here has a price. Yes, I know what taxes are.
Good try, old timer. It was a valiant effort.
Proud feet! And he just walks out.
So everyone is, ruckusing about and everything.
Now, get on a horse.
Right. Time to go get on a pig.
Don't worry, I won't punish you.
Bowen, I don't ever want to see pork again.
The first thing you see is a pig.
Willow would like to jump down and kind of make her way up to the front very quickly.
Sure.
I have a question. Where would the I believe it's the mayor, where would he be staying?
Ooh, good question. The mayor of Hobbiton, or excuse me, the mayor of the Shire. The one moment. You'll find that out in a moment when I get my note.
This
Get my
note
notes
check is brought to
together
you by ST Way Gaming,
Thank you.
the premier dice providers for all of Kirbside's needs.
Oh man,
Get
did I
yours
need
at ST Way Gaming. That's ESTY.
You might want to RP amongst yourselves while I'm looking this up.
So Willow, it looks like your rumor was effective over there. A lot of people just.
I kind of forgot about that from being in Bree for so long. Gossip travels a lot faster. Good call on that.
I figured after, no offense, Bagomir, that his official warning wasn't exactly heeded, but I could tell that they were over there whispering about something, chit-chatting. I was like, let me see if this works. So it looks like if we need to pass word along to the hobbits, rumor and gossip is the best way to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gossip about me, do you?
Oh no. No. I don't think I have much of a gossiping bone in my body.
Sure, there's nothing anybody says about me behind my back.
Oh no, I definitely say it to your face. Don't you worry. I
well,
respect you
more
enough
like say it to the shin height, but
you're hilarious. If I wasn't so filled with every single breakfast item in a 5-mile radius, I'd come over there and give you a piece of my mind. I'm pretty sure if I stand up, I'm going to give you a piece of my breakfast.
Bagomir just kind of he's sitting there and he looks like he's gonna be a little green. He just kind of slightly burps. He's like, I don't know how any of you are talking right now.
Yeah, the only thing I am
years of practice, my friend. Years of practice.
Just hoping. There are some that they won't believe the gossip too easily.
I mean, as long as a fair percentage does so, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can warn the majority, let you hobbits do the rest.
So, apologies. Took me a minute because this is an important fact that it was a mayor that Frodo was the assistant of before Frodo sailed to the Grey Havens, and somebody else got elected mayor. The mayor currently is Will Whitfoot. And he resides in the capital of the Shire, forgive me on the if I get the name wrong on this.
Is it Michael Delving?
Michael Delving or Mikkel Delving.
Mikkel Delving sounds more Tolkien.
Michel Delving. Sometimes I get the pronunciation on Tolkien words wrong. So, but that is the current mayor of the Shire. And so, several of the patrons there just say his name and say where he's living.
Hey, I think that'll be a nice place to go. Hopefully we can get an audience. Shush.
I think right now is a good chance for us just to take a little 5-minute break.
Yes.
And then we can move on and hopefully wrap up our festivities for the night.
Excellent. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to refill our drinks and get some snacks, and we'll be right back after this.
We haven't started. Okay.
Well, we have now. Because we're back.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody.
Says
Welcome
who?
back. Says the button that says go live on it. That's ooh.
Okay.
We're back, but are we back in black?
Not in this jersey.
Someone got it.
I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We appreciate your patience as we took a quick break, got refills, did all the stuff we got to do. But we're back. We're about to hit the road. Tim, the floor is yours.
Well, very little after the victory over the Boar's Head and the inn. You guys saddle back up and you're heading west again, with the intent of heading to Hobbiton and trying to spread word of the impending danger.
Question.
Yes.
Before we completely left the inn, Willow's going to ask, question. Where would I find a certain Lobelia Sackville Baggins?
If I'm not mistaken, Lobelia Sackville Baggins does own Bag End at this point.
Ooh.
Let me double check that. According to the written lore, I believe Frodo does leave it to her when he leaves.
Think she owns it or she's dead.
One of the two.
Or the the Sackville Baggins I think, own it. We shall see.
The whole Shire?
No, just
Bag End.
No, Bag End.
Oh. I was like, I heard Shire. I didn't hear what we were talking about. I was like, there's no way
She
I missed that
wishes.
part, dude.
She
Yeah,
wishes.
it's like-
She wishes.
Zero chance I missed that chapter, dude. Like,
Oh. No.
Uh-oh.
It is owned by a different family.
Ooh.
can I history that?
You wouldn't know.
Oh, not even old lore.
I would say, Renor, if you old lord that, you would have disadvantage. Willow and Bagomir straight roll.
I'll
We're gonna
try.
try it.
History?
I'm gonna go for it. So 3 and under don't count.
Willow, it would be
Ooh.
history for you, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll just so I can feel included. I know this is not going to end well.
Yeah, I got
Bowen,
a
you-
20. So,
At disadvantage?
yep, 5, 5, and 4.
Ooh, nice roll.
Okay.
And then I'm
Okay.
proficient, so +6.
Solid 8.
Yeah, you don't know, Bowen.
I
Ooh.
got 2 1s and a 5.
13.
Bagomir stopped caring after Frodo left. That's the reason that I'm explaining away his 9.
Wow.
So Renor and Willow, you know that Frodo did in fact pass Bag End, the ownership of Bag End, to the Gardner family. which is the name that Samwise takes on.
Okay.
My guy.
He
So
deserves the best.
Samwise Gamgee owns Bag End.
That makes me happy.
I'm
Gives
gonna.
nothing for Bowen. He's never been there, but for me personally, as the player, makes me happy.
Yes.
I'm gonna lean over to Bagomir as we're walking, and kind of whisper to him like, "Hey man, you might want to keep it cool when you hear this, but I'm pretty sure Bag End is owned by the gardeners now." Ring a bell? Yeah.
Instant like fanboy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh my god, do you think I can get him to sign me loot?
I honestly don't care, and I'm just gonna walk off.
Whoa!
That is the greatest response you could have given.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Little pat on the shoulder and just.
Yup. Sure.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Wow.
Uh,
I feel like I'm just having so many traumatic flashbacks to my childhood.
okay.
The wind has not left Bagomir's sails. He's still excited.
Sure. Bagomir, I believe if you would give me one more travel. And
Come
this
on. As Dex would say, no whammies.
No whammies, no whammies.
That is indeed definitely not a whammy. I think I might get us there in half the time.
Woo.
Did you
19?
crit?
Not quite. I got two
Okay.
5s and a 6.
19th. That is excellent. You do shave off a little bit of time, so unless any of you have anything that you want to add RP on the way, you have an opportunity here for the next few hours. Pretty much for the rest of the day, but you would reach Hobbiton just before nightfall.
Nice.
Do we pass like a farm?
You pass a lot. It just depends on what you want to stop for, Willow.
Are you looking for a particular carrot farm?
I'm looking for two
Sure.
hobbits running through it.
Are you looking for Farmer Maggot's property?
Yes, I'm looking for Farmer Maggot.
You're looking for the goat's property. Okay, let's do it.
There's a farm around here. Of course, that this says a lot, but his is different. I don't know what it is. As she's like scoping and like, where is it? Where is it?
Now, Willow, the last time you and I were talking about farms, you were talking about stealing from one. You wouldn't perchance be doing that again now, would you?
I'm not stealing. It's just a bit of borrowing.
Look here, you wee thing. You're hobbits and halflings, not borrowers.
Also,
I mean, Dad knew a pretty skilled burglar who was a hobbit.
Now that, based on what I've seen here, I believe.
and besides, he probably needs help around his farm. He's getting old and he wouldn't mind if someone already picked a few carrots or plucked a few potatoes. I'd be doing him a favor. Besides, have you seen the size of the potatoes he can grow?
Sorry, believe it or not, Farmer Maggot's home isn't marked on the map, so I'm trying to find it with the lore I have. So
That
continue.
is a great travesty. The greatest of travesties. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Marish region.
So Bagmir's just kind of like sitting there nodding along to everything Willow's saying. Is like, well, if you're gonna steal from it, at least steal from it right. Come on, let's go.
There's a certain spot where you have to enter, or at least that's what I heard from a few cousins a way back.
These wouldn't happen to be Tooks, would they?
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
I am related to some Tooks.
I think my cousin knew some Tooks. I don't remember.
If you wanted to, you would have to backtrack. It is located in between two towns called Stock and Rushy, and it is basically where the Brandywine turns south.
I'll tell you what, we'll catch it on the backflow whenever we head back towards Tom Bombadil's.
Sounds like a plan. I'll hold you to it.
Planning heists. The great carrot
That
heist.
will be
of-
the second arc of the game.
Right,
Will be
the Great Carrot Heist.
the great carrot heist of Farmer Maggot's crops.
True BBG.
Also, put some respect on that man. He threatened a freaking wraith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Successfully.
Yeah. Literally said, I'll put a pitchfork in you. Get off my property. Hibbity hoppity. Get your Nazgul off my property. Anyway.
I got one question as we're clip clopping along. Would Willow have known where in the Shire the Sackville Bagginses would have lived?
Would you know where yeah, okay. So that is also another excellent question. Where they live.
Some of this stuff is still stuck in my arm.
This browsing into the one wiki to rule them all is brought to you by.
Yep, this time it is.
This one is in fact brought to you by our friends at Collected Comics and Games. With all of your nerdy needs at the push of a button, because you can order things online from them, or by visiting at one of their shops in the DFW area. I personally have been following the DC All-In Absolute Run, and it's been a ride, ladies and gentlemen. So go stop in, see what comics the nice people at Collected Comics and Games recommend for you.
I actually ordered books online this week and then went in and picked up books. And then as I walked in, talked to the staff there and then bought more books.
See, there you go.
Okay.
I would purchase books, but I have been banned from purchasing more books until I read the books I've already purchased.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
should do that.
What you got, Tim?
I'm matching Shire Reckoning Ages with the other. I'm doing Tolkien math.
Gotcha.
Quick question, because we've ran the numbers a few times. Are we in year 4 or year 6?
You are currently in the year 4 of the fourth. Hold on.
In the fourth year of the fourth age.
Fourth year of the fourth age. Yes.
Okay. Because we've thrown out 6 a couple of times now, and then we've also thrown out 4, so I'm trying to make sure which one we're in.
Yeah, you're in the fourth year of the fourth age,
Cool.
which is because they have, I believe, Lobelia has passed away. By the way,
That's a heck of a way for Willow to find out her aunt's dead.
that's what I'm trying to look at is the specifics. Timeline of the fourth age. Yeah, because it says she passed away in 1420. The fourth age starts in 1422.
Oof.
and there is no Sackville Baggins heir, so to speak, because her son was killed in the Scouring of the Shire.
Oh my.
Lotho Sackville Baggins.
So the next closest heir should be
A brace girdle?
a brace girdle. You're muted.
You are muted, Willow.
Oh yeah, I was talking to Bucky. So Reese would know this information. That Lobelia had a brother,
Yes.
and there's not a lot of information on that brother, but that's where Willow comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So, and maternally speaking, that's where Lobelia comes from. She's a brace girdle.
Yes.
So, but the party doesn't know that.
I was gonna say,
Neither
what?
does Willow. Sorry, Willow knows. She just doesn't know what happened to Lobelia.
Yes.
Agamir knows nothing.
Yes, that is correct.
OMG.
And
So wait,
yes,
are
just
we-
to keep our timeline straight. But yes, she would have passed away 4 years ago from where you are now.
So, with Willow, and for no reason in particular. So, tell me yay or nay. Renyor knows the world. He's been around. He's been places there and back again, at least twice over, right?
Mhm.
And so, he was able to know that the Samwise had taken over Bag End. Would he have any inkling at all thus far, as smart as he is and as much as he knows about history and old lore, for lack of a better word, would he have put any dots together on the Willow thing? Not that he would have had any idea to even think about it at all. So I mean, do what you will, Master DM, but
I would say, yeah, you can do give me an old lore check if you want, just
do you want
because.
it at disadvantage?
No, the DC is just gonna be high,
Okay.
just because it's tricky, right? Because any member of the Fellowship became famous, and any member of the Fellowship was named Elfriend, so you would know some,
Right.
So it's conceivable that you might have heard.
I don't think it's far-fetched to assume that in my time I may have met one or several members of the Fellowship, perhaps even brushed a hand or two,
So
I've been around, I've hung out, I know people. Okay, so, yikes, what is that? 12, 18?
18 doesn't quite do it.
I had a 6 and 2 threes too, man. That could have been a better roll.
Close.
Yeah.
It's not enough for you to connect the dots. It's just obscure enough knowledge out of your purview.
Yeah.
But you guys are making excellent time. If you want, maybe that's what some of the questioning that started this. Maybe that's where we were driving. Do you have a destination in Hobbiton? Because Hobbiton's fairly big. Did you have a destination? Were you going to somewhere in particular? Were you going to Bag End?
Yeah, I was going to say, do we know of anywhere in particular that would be of benefit? And I mean, like, what are we still trying to warn about the goblin attack? Do we think going to Bag End gets us in contact, or is there a town hall?
Here's the other thing.
Oh, go on.
I was just going to say for Willow, you definitely would know, Willow, about the, like you said, you're aware of the mayor of Hobbiton. You're also aware that his term's starting to come up very, very soon here. there will be talk of a election of a new mayor. You know of some of the political climate in the Shire, and you do know of the standing and the respect of which the Gardner family holds now. So conceivably, going to see Samwise Gamgee Gardner,
Mm-hmm.
that could be, if anybody the people would listen to about news of this kind of.
Okay.
That's a good chord to pluck on.
So as they're riding along, she's going to think about how, of course, Bagamir's um, has thought a lot about the travelers, the four travelers of the Shire, whatnot. And she's going to think about where all of them are. But the only thing she's unsure. I think she would be unsure about Frodo, but she knows for certain that Pippin and Merry, they are like the masters of their respectful of their are at this point going to be masters of their respectful lands. Master of Buckland, Thane of Took. And so they're not going to be here, and more than likely they're not going to try and tussle or get into like, oh, who's the mayor of Hobbiton, but there's still Sam, as you said, who's well respected, and she does know of their bravery during the scourging of the Shire. I think it would benefit us to actually go to Bag End. Because if that's where the Gardeners are, he will definitely want to know about what's going on. And we don't have to trick any information or start a whisper campaign with him. We can just tell it to him straight. He'll know. He's seen the dangers. He's not going to brush it off as nothing.
I was muted. Well, I'm not gonna drag you to Elfwood and then tell you to show me around. So,
Hey, so she's
I'm
gonna have Will clip pop a little further up as she. How well does she know the Shire?
Pseudo takes the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Willow, take the lead.
All right.
With Bagamir's role as far as your travel goes, once again, he rolled very well. So you do cut a little bit of time off the trip. We'll say that you arrive at Hobbiton in the late evening hours, not yet nightfall.
you'd say what, 7, 8?
I was gonna say 6:37.
6:37 in that range.
Sun's starting to go down.
Sun's starting to go down, but hasn't yet.
Okay.
It's like Texas. The sun won't go down until 9.
Right.
You know, like
That sunset lasts a good minute though.
It does.
It's gonna hop down and guys stay here. I'm gonna go up and this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Because I would imagine that the garden looks immaculate. This all looks great. She walks up to the door and proceeds to knock.
So Renoir, the gardener, is that one of the fellowship? I don't recognize the last name.
Oh, it's actually used to be kind of a combo deal. It's Gamgee Gardener.
Oh, okay. I do know that one.
Yeah, basically, and I'd have to look at the exact year, but Samwise, his family took on the name Gardner. It's almost like taking a noble name, if you want to equate it to that. Kind of. It's not, I mean, the hobbits don't have nobles. I'm just saying it's kind of similar. It's almost like it's an established family name now.
Right. All right. Well,
he took a gimmick name. That's what I'm telling you.
My cousin told me about the about Gamgee. Good. I think this is a good place to start.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading if there's anything else I want to add to this.
Willow knocks on the door.
Okay. So, I'm going to say, let's go ahead and fast forward. You make your way through Hobbiton. You see some, for any of the fans, you see a few familiar sights. You see, like, the rolling hills and all of these homes that are these hobbit holes that have been built in through these hills in Hobbiton. And an absolutely beautiful landscape. Even after some of the scouring of the Shire and some of the bad things that this part of Middle-earth has seen, you see a beauty and peace of this place that is probably unrivaled or unmatched in any of your travels. And some of you have seen some very hallowed areas of Middle-earth. And even here, with the simplistic nature of these people, there's almost a magic aura of peace, is the only way I can describe it. And you know that there's no magic afoot here. You know that's not possible, but it's a feeling of hallowed. Maybe that's a better way to say it. Maybe a feeling of hallowed peace here.
I like it.
And there's almost a wave that comes over each of you of that. The words of the man that you're about to try to make contact with, and that this is worth fighting for. This is worth protecting. That these people can be allowed to live this kind of peaceful life away from the shadow and the horrors and the evils of Middle-earth.
I can imagine that Bagomir is probably humming Road Goes Ever On and On.
Yeah. But as you guys approach, you do find the door. On it, never painted over, is a rune etched in a round green door. Once etched there by a wizard. And Willow, you knock on the door. After a brief pause, a few moments, you hear a little bit of a shuffling from behind the door, and the door opens, and you see a beautiful woman, with two children at her heels, a boy and a girl, and you see this hobbit woman with a air of not concern, but an air of a querying look at all of you, and that you're not what she expected to see at the door. And she kind of greets the four of you and kind of nods, and she's, "Well, can I help you?"
I sorry to come in at this late or coming to be late hour, but I'm Willow Briscoe, and I sorry, but I have some urgent news to share with Mr. Gardner.
And you see as a very warm smile comes across her face, and she's like, "You're here to see my husband, Sam. I'd like to see him too. Haven't seen him for a few hours." And you kind of see as like a little bit of a tone shift in wife mode, kind of like of a little hint of annoyance, but of still a very warm person, but a little bit of a where is he? Have you seen him? Tone about her. And she goes, "Oh, loud. I'm sorry. My name is Rosie Gardner. I'm his wife. Um, you might want to head further into town. Try the inn. I get this feeling that he's probably drinking with his cousins."
I certainly will be doing it.
Sounds like something Mom would have said about me.
Whatever business that you have with him, will you send him home when you're done?
Of course.
Of course, ma'am.
Thank you. Renor, you see as the boy is kind of like inched closer to you, and he's kind of looking at your sword sheathed, so he can't see it, but like he just sees boy looks at sword, now wants to touch, and he's just kind of like,
can we not tackle this particular hobbit child?
I'll draw it out and then kneel down and kind of hold it,
That.
and present it to him.
that blade will be twice his size. Because remember the height, the size disparity.
Yeah. I'll crouch down,
Yeah. Hobbit child.
I'll level
remember.
to him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he can barely, like, he lifts it and he's holding it, but it's heavy for him. And he's like, whoa. So, if I'm understanding the scene correctly, Samwise's son is holding a blade that the most famous elf in Middle Earth forged.
Also the guy that, the rings.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, full circle moment here.
Full circle moments. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So, and he's like, whoa, and he kind of like is kind of handed it back to you because he doesn't want to drop it because it's heavy for him. So,
I'll take it and stand up and sheath it.
and she points you at the nearest inn that she would expect that you could find her husband.
Bowen would just give a gentle bow, just be like, "Thank you, ma'am," and head back towards his boar.
Nice.
We be happen to going to the Green Dragon?
That is the one that she, in fact, pointed you towards. It would be the Green Dragon.
All right. So, well, I guess we're going to the Green Dragon.
Apologies for my absence. Can somebody give me the real quick Cliff's Notes?
We met Rosie.
No, and I missed it? Oh, okay.
Sam's not
But we
home.
did meet Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, you met. Yeah, you missed Rosie. But Rosie has pointed you all towards the Green Dragon, where she believes her husband is.
Gotcha.
Sam's at the Winchester waiting for this to blow over. Oops, wrong franchise.
Wrong Sam.
Wrong British director, my bad.
Yep. So, as you guys make your way to the Green Dragon, you hear a loud commotion from the outside of merriment and drinking and singing.
Oh, that's one of my favorite sounds. It sounds like a good time in there.
Oh, yes.
Does Bagomir recognize the songs that are being played?
Not yet, but the moment that you open the door, we will address this.
Okay, so we're gonna secure horses.
Mm-hmm.
Walk inside.
Okay. As you do so, the entire room is alive with drinking songs and people clapping their hands and bouncing their mugs on the table to the beat of the songs. One of which some of you might be familiar with. Ho 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 to the bottle I go. And it is a very common drinking song. You see, in fact, two hobbits standing on top of the table in the middle of the Green Dragon, tankards in hand, drinking and singing a little off key because it sounds like they've had a few drinks already, but recognizable to. I don't even know if you would have descriptions of them. Okay, party, old lore, whole party.
Okay.
I think I know who this is just based on the fact that you're making us roll, but
Not bad.
16.
15.
15.
21.
This is Merry and Pippin.
Yep.
Don't make me sing, but the song is called Ho 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 to the Bottle I Go. And it is one I believe they actually did in the movie, I think.
Yeah, they did that in Fellowship.
And
so.
there's like in the first movie, I think they ad-libbed one of the songs and took some from a separate Hobbit song and they mixed it in. But anyway, it's that is the song that's being sung.
Oh, I love a good Dwarvish lullaby.
At
You're
the
lucky I'm in a
table,
good mood.
at the table, basically kind of sitting and still drinking kind of quietly to himself as the two are on top of the table singing and everything. He's clapping along, but he's a little more don't make me say that word. He's a little more to
Mellow.
himself, quiet, mellow. Samwise Gamgee. Nursing a tankard of his own, but clapping along and smiling and laughing as Merry and Pippin command the entire room. I'm gonna ask for perception checks, but it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Could I make an argument that since Bagomir is used to the hubbub of pubs and like song and dance, that it's not a disadvantage?
No,
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. I thought I would try.
because
Hey, man, it's
you're a
always worth a
fan-
shot.
because you're a fanboy, and
That's very fair.
three members of the Fellowship are in the
You
room.
said what is the roll?
Perception, please.
Perception.
You said at disadvantage?
I did.
That's not going to matter.
Whoa! Sometimes the dice rolls that way.
I got a 5.
5.
Because I
18.
rolled a 0.
Oh,
I rolled a 1, 2, and a 3.
Renor got an 18.
Ooh.
Willow?
I have a 1, 1, and a 5 plus 6 equals 11.
Yup.
11.
So, with just like the sheer adrenaline and hyper focus of everything going on around him, Bagomir sees all with a 20.
20.
Ooh.
Yes. Natural or dirty?
It's a dirty 20. It's not a crit. It was a
Yeah.
5, a 6, and a 4, and then I have a +5.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Man,
Okay.
I had a 5, a 6, and a 2, but I'm expertise, so I had a +7.
Nice.
Oh man.
Look, me and Bowen ate a lot, okay?
You
Yeah.
did. And you're both kind of sitting here going like it's that thing of like you love food just as much as anybody, but like you smell it today and you're like, ugh. Like because you've had enough carb and calorie for the next 2 or 3 days. So Renor and Bagomir, amidst the merriment of the moment, you do note in the crowd, several I'll say hooded figures in the room. Doesn't appear to
Hobbit-sized,
doesn't
man-sized.
hobbit-sized, and I would say not exactly organized in any particular fashion. You just note that there's several cloaked, hooded figures in the room, and you're kind of like, weird.
It is kind of weird, man.
Basically, definitely shielding their faces, not to be noticed.
And this is where? Just in the room?
I would say between the two of you, you clock 4, and they're in different places in the bar in the Green Dragon.
Is this something we can subtly notify the others to?
You can try.
Both our people and Sam and Mary and Pippin and everybody?
You can try.
Okay. Because Bagomir sees them as well, right? We can, me and him can both see that we can see, but that nobody else is seeing.
Yeah.
Word. Well, I mean, yeah. What body language or kind of like, oh, that's hilarious. There's a dude in the back corner of the room. Looks like a sketchy kind of guy, man. Great. It's great. Yeah. You know, what can I do for that here?
Okay. You're trying to. All right. I'm gonna say that that's not deception. What do I want you to roll for this?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
It's sleight of hand. It's verbal sleight of hand.
Is it performance?
Purple
You know,
sleight of
it's-
hand.
Performance?
Performance, maybe.
Yeah.
I think.
You're
I don't think he's muted. I think he's just quiet.
Yeah. Sorry.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
good.
I was reading. Trust me. I know with the technical difficulties I've had today. I think I'm just gonna call this a performance.
Okay. Let's see.
Is both Rainier and I rolling, or just Rainier?
You both noticed, so I'll say each of you can roll separately.
Okay.
And shall we declare who we're trying to notify before we roll?
Yes, that would help.
So,
Who are each of you trying to contact?
I'll tell Willow.
Okay.
I'll tell Bowen.
Because I figure if all 4 of us know, then we can all try and get the Hobbit's attention and see where we go from there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear your roll first.
17.
19.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a +1 to my performance.
Yeah.
So
I
you
rolled
remember
a
how you rolled a 6, 4, and 2 last time?
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, 4, and 2 this time.
Nice.
I had a 6, 5, and 5.
Nice. For those following at home, we are using the alternate version where instead of 1d20, we roll 3d6, and it has been chaos.
It has been. We might change that for another arc.
I like
It's
it.
been an interesting system.
Oh, it's been good chaos, but it's chaos.
different. Yeah.
It's kind of like the Renegade system, how instead of having stats, we had to roll for the stat.
It is.
Mhm.
It's different. I think it's added its own little wrinkle as far as
Yeah.
something new. But so Renor to Willow, Bagomir to Bowen, both of you kind of like. So anyway, and however you want to verbalize this, basically you do a very good job of making it seem like you're enjoying the merriment and the revelry of the moment while telling your fellow party members there's some shady characters in here, and I don't
Oh my
think
gosh,
anybody
Bowen,
else.
look, it looks like he has a pint.
Pint? A full-size pint.
Easiest way to get Bowen's attention: alcohol.
Alcohol or food, one of the two.
I believe Renor would be the one for this. Renor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I brain froze for a moment.
You led up to that one all scary, like.
I did.
I mean,
I did.
I guess
it's kind of you feel a sharp
you'll
object
do.
go into your spine.
Right.
No, like
Yeah,
no.
You make whatever sound Christopher Reeve said you would make.
Christopher Lee. Yeah. Okay.
That's not what a man who's been stabbed sounds like.
Renor, give me
Hmm.
a straight intelligence check.
While he's rolling, I have a question.
Certainly, Bowen.
Now that Bowen has seen one of these figures,
He's been alerted.
are they hobbit-sized or are they hobbit-shaped?
They are a height comparable to a hobbit.
Excellent. Because I have an ability I'd like to use after Renor's roll.
Sure.
Is it 1, 2s, and 3s, or just 1s that count towards the crit failure?
That's all.
Oh, it's 2 1s that do the crit failure.
Disadvantage.
Correct.
When you
3
have
ones.
disadvantage, it's the 3 and under. But
Yes, but what's the qualifier for a crit failure?
3 ones.
3 1s. Okay,
three ones.
because 2 6s is a crit success,
Yes.
but it's 3 1s. So okay. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah. It does. I'm gonna say it doesn't come to you in the moment.
I figured
Yeah. It's okay.
it wasn't a great roll.
No, it's fine.
Oh, I
Bowen?
mean, Bayup, can
Okay.
I fellowship?
Certainly.
Yeah, we got the
Can I-
points
yeah.
good for it.
I'll fellowship.
Burn it.
We're kind of coming to the end of the session too, so
I
yeah,
assume-
it's absolutely.
Yeah! Whoa! Oh,
Is it?
it's even worse.
Oh.
So that's a 5, a 1, and a 1, which is with plus 2 is a 9 instead of a 10.
No, sir. 9.
Okay.
9, 3 or 9.
So
Oof.
That's cool. That's neat.
It's okay.
We'll go ahead and mark
I
down our fellowship
have-
points. I'll make sure to keep track, y'all.
Okay, so I have an ability. It's called Rumor of the Earth. As an action, I can sense whether and which of my favored foes is present within 3 miles.
Uh-huh.
It does not reveal location or numbers. It just reveals that they are nearby. My favored foe is orcs
Correct.
/ goblins. I would like to use said ability to see if anything gets pinged.
I'll say that hair on the back of your neck stands on end.
Son of a bitch. Sorry, Tolkien. I will. Great. My performance checks suck. I will try to also direct a message to Bagomir after he's like, hey, don't look at the guy over your left shoulder. And I'm like, that guy not right behind me over my right shoulder is giving me bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
Performance?
Performance.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on,
This
Dice.
is-
I
love
need
this.
you to be good to me.
This is high stakes. I love it.
Oh, that's a half decent roll right there. That is a 15 on performance. I also have a +1 performance. So.
Okay. That's a pass.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
So
as
I'm
Bowen
giving you.
will like he'll be laughing and joking, like grab Bagamir's like arm, and he'd be like, I love that song. It was a little off, just a little off key, but it's I still love it, even if they are off."
Bagmir kind of picks up and he's like, "Yeah, do you think it's time to close down the bar?"
Might not be a bad idea.
So he'll pull out the lute and he'll start doing a lute rendition of Closing Time.
I was just thinking about that.
Try to get everyone to like convince it's time to go home.
Okay.
He's gonna try to blend it into the melody that's already ongoing and then like slowly transition it. So it's not just all of a sudden some losers like doing Closing Time off in a corner.
So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Right. Free bird. Okay, Bagmir, give me a performance check.
I feel like this is like
I'm gonna
okay, go on.
say, because Bowen and Bagmir are kind of doing their thing. Willow and Renor, please give me perception checks, both of you.
Perception checks. Is this at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. 1.
So I rolled a 5, a 3, and a 3 for a total of 11, plus 7 for 18.
Ooh.
Nice.
Can you math that again for me? You said a 5, a what? No, what?
3 and a 3.
Oh, plus 7.
Yes, plus 7.
Yeah. Got you.
Bucky, do you mind?
You say perception at disadvantage?
Yes, please.
16.
Excellent. Willow?
It's gonna be a whopping 10.
10. Doesn't catch your eye. Renor, it does catch yours. So, here's how we're doing this. Bagmir, as you kind of artistically basically start to transition into Closing Time, so to
Hijack
speak,
this melody.
and try to hijack the melody and kind of bring it back down. You note as some of the Hobbit patrons in the Green Dragon are starting to make their way to the door. Renor, it is in this moment that you realize that the door is blocked. There is a large shadowy figure that is standing in the middle of the doorway and stoops its head to walk in, and you see as the cloak comes off, and you see the muscular orc chieftain that you guys ran into so long ago.
Here we go.
Okay.
The goblin leader, not a chieftain, but the goblin leader that you saw so long ago, Gerglach.
Yeah, at the festival there originally.
And you see as Merry and Pippin are mid-sentence, mid-song, and stop. And in this moment, you note Renor as Samwise grabs at something at his waist and pulls a small sword from his waist, and it glows a gleaming blue light.
Oh, yeah.
Sting.
And the last thing that you hear in this moment is the voice of Gerglach, who calmly says, "Take the toque, kill the rest."
Oh, I'd rather not.
No.
And you note as the cloaked figures who you saw in the bar of the Green Dragon, goblins, goblin shock troops, and they start unveiling themselves. You hear frantic yells and screams of some of the patrons of the bar, and that's where we're going to pick up next week.
What did Pippin do now?
I have one thing I'd like to do before we cut.
What do you got?
Bowen's gonna reach for the new hammer and in orc yell, "You can certainly try."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
So we
Okay.
didn't quite get to where I wanted, but I'm pleased with that. So
Yeah,
that's where we're
we're-
going to stop right there.
How is that not where you wanted to? We'll come back to this.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this.
Well,
Yeah, you're never happy with your heart completely, you know, like.
oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. We are once again sorry for any technical difficulties that you have incurred while watching because Streamlabs has not been cooperating again. I'm going to fix this and make everything better. But thank you so much for watching. I'd like to put this out just because of what time of year we're in. It is Pride Month. Happy Pride to everyone. We are all about inclusion and diversity here. So we love all of our little Alphabet Mafia members. We love you. Thank you so much for being you. We just celebrated yesterday, Juneteenth. So shout out to all of our friends celebrating that holiday as well. Especially our good friends at HNIC who had me on their stream last night. And of course, June is Men's Mental Health Month. So if you are ever feeling down, if you're ever needing to talk, reach out to someone. It's never a bad thing. All of us here are huge proprietors of mental health. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for supporting us, and we'll see you guys next time.